and sisters. Are you still living in the 3D Earth? Or have you stepped into the 5D? 5D is here. It's already here, my beloved. And all we need to do is open up our senses beyond. So you have to tear down all the old belief system of what human means. Because 5D, we are angelic human. So what does it mean to be angelic human? So it's for each one of us to start exploring what it means. And from my personal experience, I will say, since the Lunar New Year in February, I say, wow, this is like really even like more 5D. And a lot of other people have echoed the same. So 5D is definitely here. And I have been telling myself, no more limitations of what I believe, what this reality is, what I am capable of. And that takes a lot of surrender, because you have to surrender a lot in order to say, to let go and just let the universe takes you without any expectations. Because as soon as we have expectation, we start limiting our views. So in order to have expanded view, it needs to be without limitation, any preconception, any judgment of anything, and you just become one with the fabrics of the universe and let it take you. And from there, you can start having different visions. Like my inner visions have changed. Now it looks like I go really, really deep inside my brain. I can even look inside it. And I guess that's where my pineal gland is. So the third eye is definitely much more activated now. And I have learned how to take control of it. And let's go down and see if you can concentrate on the all-seeing eyes that you see. In your third eyes, usually it's like purple. And you just zoom into that eyeball and go with it and see where it takes you. And I feel a much deeper connection with all human now, that whenever they talk to me, I see them at their soul level. And I can even feel what they actually want to say. Usually you say one thing, but you're actually thinking of, but it is this, and that. I can see all that as well now. So that comes with expanded consciousness. In order to have expanded consciousness, we need to break down what we believe, what a human is, because we are no longer human. We are stepping into angelic human. And this is a brand new world. What does it mean to you? Go deep and explore yourself. But you must say, yeah, I would like to expand my consciousness. So for many of us, before we can experience that type of consciousness, we must first cleanse, clear, and purify all our auric fields. We need to clarify and clear our light body. We need to get rid of all the baggages that no longer serve us, right? Because those are heavy stuff. and they appear as dark spot in your aura. When you have that much darkness still inside of you, you can't really feel the 5D energy. So if you're not there yet, and if you know that you still have dark spots, we all do, you know, there's always another layer that we can heal even more, always to let go and release, so that we can become lighter and lighter. And Aries is ruled by Mars, so it's a warring energy, so there will be a lot of quarrels. People want to get mad easily, so we understand this energy and we step back, right? And just don't engage in those negative emotion thing. Just say, all right, I understand this is the energy. You step out of it, go meditate, and keep your vibration high instead of letting the negative quarrels, negative emotion drag you down, because we don't want that, right? And ascension takes work. It's not easy. It's not like 5D is here. You'll be like, I can't feel it. Yeah, because there's a lot of work that you need to do. Just like what I just said, you still need to continue your spiritual practice and study, no matter what direction you are taking, because knowledge is vast. 5D knowledge is vast. So we have to constantly study and know more, so that we can understand the universe around us, our galactic families, and so on. And we must arise from victimhood. No more victim. If you're still in the victim mentality, you can't go up to 5D. Because 5D, you are the co-creator. You become the creator of the 5D. So if you are still thinking about victim, then you can't step up to be the hero. We need you to be the hero. So whatever victim mentality that we have, that must end now. We need to step up to be the hero in the journey. And 2023 is a year of great change with many endings and beginnings. We have 3 major planets: Saturn, Pluto, and the dwarf planet Sedna. They are all changing signs. And in fact, in the next 3 years, all the planets in our solar system is changing sign. So that means a lot of ending of the old and the new beginning. Saturn, it has a 29 years orbit and just enter into Pisces, the water sign, until February 2026. And Pisces is a mutable water, so it ebbs and flows. Saturn is control, right? So this 2 sign doesn't do too well, because one is like, yeah, I'm just flowing. The other one is control. So that means Saturn is calling us to level up, to face our life's challenge. And we need to learn from our past lessons and mistakes. And we always say Saturn is a planet of tough love, and it requires you to do a lot of work. And when Saturn, the last transit was Aquarius, happened in March 2020. That's when the pandemic started. So you can see how significant this is. Now it's entering Pisces. Pisces is about spiritual reality. So Saturn is going to test our spiritual reality. It's going to test our belief system. And what does it mean? Galactic? Is it that we are going to have contacts with the star family? That's why the whole spiritual belief system is going to collapse? Is that a possibility? We don't know. But for us personally, as our own journey, Saturn is asking, are you doing enough of your spiritual work? Where are you right now? Have been lagging off? Then we need to step up and do the work. And Pisces is two fish, one swimming up and one swimming down. So if you do your work, you will swim up. If you don't do your work, you will swim down and continue to be trapped in the 3D world. So Saturn is asking us, each individually, to step up and do our work. What did I come to Earth to do? What was my divine mission? The contract that I signed, that I say I'm going to do it while I'm here? Where are you right now with that project? Did you even start? Saturn is screaming at you. If you haven't started, do it now. Now is the time. Since Saturn is going to be in Pisces, so we will have a lot of water issues as well in the next 3 years. Where there is too much water, we got floodings. Too little water, we got drought. So, and the quality of water is going to become an issue. We have an environmental disaster with the Ohio train wrecks. They decided to let all the radioactive toxic waste down Ohio River. That's like home to about 25 million people. They drink from that river. We will also discover the healing power of water, and we will start to see water as a living consciousness. Dr. Emoto showed us sounds and vibration can affect the water molecule. And our body, 65% is made up of water. 75, yeah. So we need to be very conscious about the words that we speak. Does it speak love, truth? Every single glass of water, before you drink it from now on, say an affirmation like love or joy. Each time you say a different affirmation. And Pluto, which has a 248 years orbit, it has been in Capricorn since 2008. And 2008, that is when we have the financial crisis. Who is Pluto? Pluto is the lord of the underworld. He's also the transformer and alchemist. Pluto wants to take you down to hell, to see your own mistakes that you have made and learn from it and transcend. That's Pluto's lessons. It's not easy. So Pluto is all about death of the old one, rebirth to the new one. And Pluto just entered into the sign of Aquarius in 2 days, on March 23rd. 2 days after the equinox. Capricorn is the old top-down structure of government. Aquarius is the opposite. It's about independence, freedom, equality, community, humanitarian, collaboration. Aquarius is about we the people together making something better. Pluto is going to move in and out of Aquarius between now until December 2024. Then it enters into Aquarius permanently for 20 years. So that is signaling that, wow, our election is going to be, the outcome is going to be for we the people, no longer the old structure. Change is going to come. But they also say change may not come on day one. So sometimes we may be like, oh yeah, no. It has a 20 years period. So it can come anytime. It can come day one if the consciousness is saying we need it now. Or it may take 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, depending on the consciousness of the people there. And Pluto is also forming a T-square with the North Node and South Node. So North Node is in Taurus and South Node is currently in Scorpio. So they are across from each other. And this is what they call the financial axis. This is going to be until November 2023, so 8 months. The North Node represents our future collective destiny. And it is in Taurus. It is in, okay, what do we want to build? Assets. And the South Node is in Scorpio. Is about our collective past that we want to share. This T-square is going to be very, very intense starting April, May, June until mid-July. So you can probably expect some financial shakeout. So Pluto moving into Aquarius means change in the social structure and system. And Aquarius is about freedom, human rights, civil rights. So we will see a shift towards a more cooperation, collaboration instead of the current cooperation that only the top makes money. And I have seen it now in Europe. They actually have co-ops. When I ask them, they are like a big conglomerate, like 30 billion in revenue per year, from banking to supermarkets to healthcare, everything. And I ask them, who is the owner? They say they are a co-op. Nobody owns it. That concept. Their mission is to get the best quality product at the cheapest price to the people. So the company don't make money. It's for the people. What a concept. So the last time Pluto went into Aquarius, that was between 1778 and 1798. So this is not just Pluto moving into Aquarius, but Pluto is also squaring the North Node and South Node. So this only happened about 286 years. And during that time, that is the major change in political and social revolution. We have the French Revolution that started in 1789, and the poor French people is basically overthrowing the old monarchy, no more high taxation, and we are all poor, and you are not taking care of us, no more. And the French Revolution is important because from there, they wrote the Declaration of the Rights of Man and of the Citizens. And that declaration is the foundation for modern democracy principles. So really, really significant. And the ideology is based on philosophy and political ideas of Enlightenment thinkers. And if we go another 248 years back, is 1532 and 1553, and at that time, Protestants is challenging the Catholic Church authority. So we are expecting some sort of change of structure. But what is going to be like? The details not yet given to us. We will just say, oh, okay, just be aware. And our world is going to change so fast with technology. So technology is, now we are in Aquarius. So definitely continue to go up. In the next 20 years, you won't even understand the world unless you watch a sci-fi. Sci-fi already tell you, 50 years in advance, those technology, right? So transhumanism merging with AI, more surveillance in our life. That's the shadow side of Pluto in Aquarius. It's the bad side of technology when we do not know how to control it. It controls us. It's reverse. So there's another dwarf planet called Sedna. I've never heard of Sedna. Who is Sedna? So Sedna has been in sign of Taurus for 11,400 years. This is a very, 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 very long orbit. Only change signs every 11,400 years. So this is signaling another really, really big major change, not just on Earth, but in the whole universe. This is the change that is going by. And it's about to enter the sign of Gemini in June. The myth of Sedna is that when she was on the canoe with her father, and they were under this big thunderstorm, the father pushed Sedna off the canoe to save himself. And Sedna climbed and tried to hold on to the canoe. And the father chopped off her fingers, and her and all her fingers dropped all the way down to the Arctic floor, and they transform into turtles, whales, and dolphins. So beautiful message of transformation. The message here is sometimes you have to let go of what you thought is safe. Trying to be on the boat with your father who actually tried to kill you. I don't know if you should go back to him anyway. So you're holding on because that's all you know. And sometimes you have to let go. So we are moving away from the earth sign, Taurus, which is about materialism, and Gemini is the air sign. And Gemini against is two twins. To truth, to split reality. One continue to be in 3D, one in 5D. And each reality is as real to them. So turn off the TV, don't watch too much of the news. And we always discern everything we see and we hear. And do not believe everything blindly. Always connect to God and your higher self for guidance and get confirmation from God. Do not let your ego mislead you. And the dwarf planet, another planet called Manway, is at first degree Aries. First degree is about creation, because that's the first degree. It's about creation. And Manway and his wife were thought to be the original creator of the universe. Manway is closest to the mind of God, and he understands the mind of and the will of God. That's why he acts as the creator God to create according to the mind and will of God. He's the highest source of intelligence and operates outside of dimension of time. So Manway also have very long orbits, 289 years. And given that it's going to be at first degree Aries, is telling us, yes, this is birthing of the new earth right now. It's going to be birthed by us. What vision are we putting out? This is the time. It's a blank canvas for us to draw. What do we want our new 5D Earth to be? And in recent years, our Earth magnetic fields is also thinning. So as a result, we are receiving more solar flares, cosmic and galactic waves. And we are bombarded with so many M-class and X-class flares right now. And all of this is activating our DNA. Whether you know it or not, we live on planet Earth because the entire planet Earth, the entire solar system is going through this very highly charged photon belt. And this is just the beginning of the 2,000 years of this journey. See how far we can go, wow, in 2,000 years in our consciousness, right? We'll become more psychic, have more telepathic powers, galactic telecommunications, and ability to travel interdimensionally through our inner stargates. And all of this gift will start open up for many who are ready. So do your work, get ready. So make sure you set up time every morning. You need to spend how much time meditating, doing your spiritual work. Every week, how much should you be doing? Maybe increase that if you can. They are saying, stepping up, do more. They want to see more. But try to stay grounded during this time. If you feel overwhelmed, just go to the beach, walk barefoot on the sand, go out in the nature, connect with nature. Go inner and do your meditation. And see in your mind's eyes that your astral body is as white and as pure as snow. It is imprinted with the 10 sacred names of God, 10 archangels, and 10 choirs of angels. Take a few deep breaths. every 12,000 years, our solar system goes through a highly magnetic charge, very high frequency, high vibration photon belts that is made of white diamond lights. And we will go through this photon belt for the next 2,000 years. So get ready for massive upgrades, DNA activation. And this high frequency light will charge every cell in our body, as we are made of biophotons. Visualize the white diamond light with golden hues surrounding you. Now visualize the white diamond crystalline light start swirling around your body, clearing away old patterns, clearing away old habits that no longer serve us, releasing all negative energy, releasing all negative emotions, healing all illness and disease caused by mental and emotional pain, releasing all sorrows, releasing all emotional and physical pain. Visualize this crystalline light codes continue to swirl around your body, neutralizing all negative influence. Let the divine light clear away everything that no longer serves you. We are now going deep into dismantling old programs and old earth templates, dismantling the 3D matrix of negative ego aspects. Visualize the white diamond light crystalline light codes transcending and dissolving all human miscreation. Surrender and trust the process. As our body releases this inner struggle of past pain, past trauma, past discomfort, allow our light body and our soul to fine-tune our DNA and raise our vibration. Continue to visualize the white diamond crystalline light code soaring around you. As our energy and vibration increase, we release old patterns, we release old habits, we release old templates, while simultaneously creating the higher frequencies of new earth. The white diamond crystalline light codes are now coming into your crown chakra. Now they are in your neurons, bringing in new perceptions, love force, and unity consciousness. This white diamond crystalline light codes are encoding matrix of light frequencies, activating our dormant DNA at cellular level, activating our temples of light, upgrading with unlimited potential to expand our perspectives and consciousness with new quantum codes, geometries, sound, and color frequencies. This is activating our cosmic Christ consciousness, bringing through the remembrance of ancient memories, timelines of golden ages of unity and love, particularly the Atlantean and Lemurian timelines of being the high priest and priestesses into this now moment. This white diamond crystalline light codes continue to descend down to your solar plex heart center, bringing into your heart new perspectives, love force, and unity consciousness. Feel the crystalline light codes activating your heart flame of love, expanding our heart and our higher heart chakras. Feel the light codes programming your higher hearts, preparing you to birth your inner crystals, the cosmic Christ consciousness. Now visualize the white crystalline light continue to descend down your spine, upgrading your operating system, collapsing all karmic timelines that no longer needed to be experienced. Collapse it now, collapse it now, collapse it now. Bringing in new perceptions, bringing love force and unity consciousness. The white diamond crystalline light codes continue to swirl around to your root chakra, clearing and transcending the old lack of, that you are not worthy enough, that you are always in survival mode, the lower sexual desire. Clear it now. Transform, clear it now. Transform into light. We are shifting all relationships into new levels of conscious communication, community, and support. These crystalline light codes are preparing our Kundalini energy, which is at the base of your root chakra, ready to be activated. The white diamond crystalline light codes continue to swirl all around your body, from head to toes. Continue to clear away all programs. It is programming our DNA with new quantum codes, with geometries, colors, vibrations, and frequencies. Connect with Mother Earth now. Feel deep into the heart of Gaia. Feel the remembrance. Let us embrace the great Mother Goddess. Feel her arms wrapping around your human heart. Feel her arms wrapping all human hearts. Feel the epic love and grace, the infinite tenderness of our Mother. And from this place of great safety, there is no fear and suffering. Fear and suffering cannot harm you. It is nothing but an illusion. The moment that fear and suffering hits the heart of the Divine Mother, it will burst into flame of ecstasy. Let us give it to Divine Mother now. Whatever fear and suffering that you still have, give it to Divine Mother. Surrender and give it to Divine Mother. It is okay to let go. Let it go. Let Divine Mother support you.
We live in extraordinary times. world is changing at such a rapid rate, it may soon be unrecognizable to most of us alive today. There appear to be no linear solutions to the moral, fiscal, and environmental crisis we face today. All attempts to handle these issues with the old mindset are doomed to an awful and protracted failure. As strange as this may seem, it is actually very good news. These are ideal conditions for the one element which promises a dynamic solution to the insurmountable problems plaguing the planet today. The radical transformation of consciousness. This is the wild card in the deck. These conditions constitute precisely the right environment needed for radical transformation. Human consciousness is notoriously asleep when things are comfortable, predictable, and certain. Ancient initiation rites always involved facing the unknown and the very real possibility of annihilation. We find ourselves at a unique point in the evolution of human consciousness. A tumultuous time of unprecedented change and transformation. What is being called for is a new vision. One which embraces coexistence and co-creation over domination and exploitation. A quantum leap in the awareness of how we see ourselves. As we experience the dissolution of the old order, it is apparent that many across the world are experiencing a new sense of empowerment, asserting the desire for peace and respect for all beings. Millions are experiencing a sense of connection and unification. This is a planet in transition. A new Earth is being born. A world nested in loving kindness, justice, peace, and a sense of oneness, of unity consciousness. As this new Earth comes into being, the associated chaos and disorder will pose some major challenges. Simultaneously, wonderful new experiences will also be occurring. People will start to be filled with the idea of awakening, of joy, freedom. More and more synchronicity will abound in our lives. Deep happiness will overflow in our lives at the strangest times. Sweet peace will steal over us for no apparent reason, as we feel the presence of a magnificent, divine self arising within us. We are in the process of a very rapid spiritual awakening. This shift of consciousness in the world and in our personal lives has been predicted for a long time by seers, visionaries, spiritual teachers, astrologers, and indigenous elders from traditions around the world. The Earth is arriving in a new part of the galaxy, just in the middle of the Milky Way, something it does every 26,000 years. Very high frequencies exist in this part of the galaxy. And these frequencies are being absorbed into the world of matter, catalyzing a vibrational shift to lift and evolve all beings very quickly. Powerful changes are also occurring with our sun. Unprecedented coronal mass ejections, high-frequency solar magnetic winds are being released into space and flooding the Earth. The redistribution of electromagnetic fields on the Earth will accelerate profound changes in our lives. This may cause feelings of disorientation, confusion, and fear, as old patterns of negativity and limitation are released and new higher energies take hold. It seems the way to approach this time of transition with balance and ease is to prepare oneself spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and physically to remain clear, steady, and awake. Many are being called to purpose to assist in ushering this new transformational era of human life. It is nothing less than a dimensional shift from one modality of consciousness to another, involving the conscious ingression of higher frequencies into the third dimensional plane. We are moving towards a new world, a new level of reality in which the consciousness of love, peace, and spiritual wisdom will prevail. Once we have learned how to anchor these higher frequencies, the result will be the co-creation of a new Earth, one in which we will live in peace and harmony, one in which we will experience an all-pervading oneness with the totality of life, one in which we respect all sentient beings, where the Earth herself will be perceived as our mother. Fear, hunger, poverty, and crime will be made obsolete. Our natural birthright will be equality, justice, respect, and abundance for all. All beings will awaken to the majestic, divine, multi-dimensional beings that we truly are. Listen to your intuition as your eyes open.
We have arrived on the new Earth. As we look around us, visualize the new Earth. It's nothing like anything we have ever known before. Everything is new. Look, the Earth herself is new. The creatures are still there, but somehow they have changed too. They are softer. There are no more biters or stingers. There's no more pollutions or toxins left in this new Earth. And we, humanity, we have also transformed. There's no more fear or suffering in this world. This is a world without fear or suffering. This is a world of abundance, cooperation, caring, sharing, and unity consciousness. The new human are all in the spirit of cooperation. We are all working together in the joy of sharing and contributing. Let your imagination explore such a world. Even the creatures no longer have fear. The weather too seems a little different, a little calmer. But more voluptuous, like the air seems to be made of light. The water is pristine, and trees are everywhere. And even the trees somehow are more conscious. We get connected with them, we start talking to them. Every bird, every plant, every insect, every fish, they are all now seems to be more alive and more conscious than ever. And our awareness is utterly new. We are still exploring our awareness and our new consciousness. We are one. Somehow every creature is now somewhere inside of us. Somehow every human is now inside of us too. We are all connected. And all our awareness moves through all of them. And this is a free world. We are free, no longer bounded by the 3D matrix. We can explore anything with our awareness, our consciousness. Wherever we place it, we are there. We humans can now remember everything. Who we truly are is that we are the children of the infinite light. We can travel in our new mind, our diamond mind, into the past to recall all our lives, even to past earlier epochs. And we can send our mind forward and remember our future. There's no more worry and fear about our future. And we are no longer bounded by pain and sufferings of our past. With the fifth dimensional consciousness, we have transcended the 3D limitations of space-time. And finally, we are able to live entirely in the present moment. See that your body shines with resplendent immortality. Our journey now is to perfect ourselves in this new golden age on this new earth. We have achieved unity consciousness, one earth consciousness. There's no more lies and no more deceits because we are all aware at all times. We are aware of the collective mind because we become the collective mind and the collected heart of all humanity. So much is now available to us. We are able to expand our mind. We can perform extraordinary deeds. We can travel in space-time to explore higher dimensions and to bring the love of the divine to earth, to be gods and goddesses, to be the human angelic being living on earth. Now is your opportunity to explore this blank canvas. What would you like to build in the new earth for yourself and for the collective? Use the next few moments to draw your canvas.